going on, guys? It's your boy. Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be making a little drive with me situation. I'm running errands, and it's going to be so funsies. I'm doing a little adult tasks, and I'm very much looking forward to it. But I kind of wanted to come on here primarily to update you guys, explain where the hell I've been, what the hell I've been up to, explain what I'm going to be up to, explain how I'm going to be coming back to this channel slowly but surely. It is going to be a lot more gradual than in the past. Every single time I make a video and I'm like, I'm back, I'll usually be like, I'm making 3 videos a week, or I'm making 4 videos a week, or I'm doing this, or I'm doing that. I'm not going to make any promises that I can't keep this time. So I'm just going to go ahead and say I am back for the time being, and it's going to be funsies. I'm going. I'm so sorry. Did I technically cut you off? Maybe. But in my defense, it was a yield, not a stop sign. There we go, baby. Anyway, so, like I said, I'm running a little bit of errands, and the errands in question, you may be asking, I'm going to the post office. One of my favorite places ever. If you ever want to feel like an adult and you want to feel like you have your shit together, go to a post office. They are so disorganized and so discombobulated that it'll make you feel better about yourself. I'm not even joking. But the reason I need to go to a post office, I got summoned for jury duty, hear me out, in the wrong town. I don't know how that happened, but it did, and they sent me something to my address saying, hey, you got summoned for jury duty in the town that I used to live in. That's about 3 hours away. But my concern is they addressed it to my correct address. So you know I live here. Why are you expecting me to go do jury duty way over there? Like, that doesn't make sense, right? Like, am I tripping banana pancakes right now? I have no idea. But that being said, I'm going to figure it out. Everything is going to be fine and dandy and fine, and I'm sure it's going to be okay. Okay, what's going on here? There's a 4-way stop, and for some reason, nobody's going. They're all just like, we're going to let Casper go first. Maybe they're leaving room for Jesus, because it is a couple days after Easter, the day that I'm recording this, and he has risen, and maybe he needs space to mosey on down. I don't know what I'm saying. Did that make any sense? Who knows? But yeah, that being said, I'm going to the post office. I got 2 things I need to mail out. One is a little thing they sent me, hey, you've been summoned for jury duty. So I don't know where it cut out. But basically, I got 2 things that I need to send back. I have one thing that is for myself. It's the little thing they sent you a letter that says, like, you have been summoned for jury duty. But if you can't do it for whatever reason, you have to fill out a questionnaire and then send it back for a specific day. I'm going to be honest, I might be cutting it really close. I think I probably should have already sent it out by now. But the main thing that throws me off about that, they didn't send you like a letter, or usually if you have something like from the government that says like you need to return something, they'll usually give you a return letter and like a pre-approved like stamp and everything. So you literally just need to put it in and then ship it out, and it'll be fine, and you really don't have to worry about anything. And for whatever reason, this time around, they didn't do that. I didn't get an envelope, I didn't get a stamp, so I had to package it myself, put it in my own envelope, and then ship it out myself. And the problem is, the post offices close at 5 o'clock, which I'm speeding over there right now. It's 4:20. Light it up, I guess, if you celebrate. But the big thing is, I need to ship it out. I need to get postage stamps. And I was like, it's fine, because if you have postage stamps, you could literally ship it out from your house. You just have to like put it in your mailbox, lift the thing up. We didn't have postage stamps. I went to Walmart, they didn't have postage stamps. I went to Staples, they didn't have postage stamps. I went to Hobby Lobby, which in my defense, I wasn't expecting them to have postage stamps. I just wanted to go mostly just for fun, because if you've never been to a Hobby Lobby, it's a fun place to just kind of look around. It's one of my favorite places to window shop, because a lot of times I will not be buying things from Hobby Lobby because it very much is like home decor, and if you don't have a house, you shouldn't necessarily be buying stuff from Hobby Lobby. But that being said, I went to all those stores, and then finally I went to a Publix. If you don't know what a Publix is, down in like Southeast America, Florida, Georgia, I think Texas might have them now. It's a little grocery store, kind of on the high-end side. They have a fancy deli. They usually have really good liquor stores attached to them. But basically, I read online that they have them. They just sell them at the guest service desk, right? So I walk into my local Publix. I go straight to the guest service desk because I was like, this should be easy in and out. I got this. There's a little bit of a line. It's fine. It's whatever. I go, get through the line, and then I'm greeted by a guy. Looks like he's probably about 16 years old. And I ask him, I say, hey, I looked online. Supposedly, you guys sell postage stamps at the guest service desk. Do you happen to have, postal stamps? And this guy looks at me like I'm speaking a foreign language. And he literally looks at me and like gives me this look like, are you older than you fucking look? Like he's looking at me like he's trying to figure out if I'm like old, because I don't think I look old, but I can tell the way that he's looking at me. He's like, I think this might secretly be a 50-year-old man. And the look that he gives me almost like screams, what, do you want me to show you where our VHS aisle is next? I don't know. But I think that, why are we stopping, guys? It's a green light. Can we continue going? That'd be kind of groovy. We are continuing going. I'm sorry, I'm a little sassy when I drive. I don't know how obvious it is. I think every single time I make a video of me driving, I have those little inserts of me being a dick. I'm sorry. That's just my personality. That's just who I am. But anyways, so I go to Publix. I get embarrassed by this little 17-year-old judgmental ass teenager. He doesn't have postage stamps. So I went to 4 different stores. None of them had postage stamps. Finally, I'm like, okay, I'll just have to rush over after work one day. Because the big thing is, I get off of work around 2 o'clock. I usually go to the gym from about 2:30 to 4 o'clock-ish. So it's not necessarily that 5 o'clock is too early for me, like for it closing at 5 o'clock. It doesn't mean like I can't get there by 5 o'clock. The big thing is I really didn't want to go after the gym because I'm sweaty and gross, and now I'm going to the post office. But I digress. It is what it is. Everything's going to be all right. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Anyways, so, like I had mentioned though, I am going to tell you guys what's been up with me, why I haven't been posting on this account, and just kind of the whole shebang, Shabuzi. That's a musician. He's pretty good. I actually, ironically enough, since the last time I made a video on this account, I've actually been to a Shabuzi concert since then. Because I want to say it was like the end of February, I went to a Shabuzi concert. He opened up for somebody. I don't remember who. That's not what's important here. But yeah, so I haven't made a video in a hot minute. I think the last couple of videos I've uploaded were not even videos that like I planned to upload to YouTube. They were just things that I put on TikTok, and they did relatively well. So I was like, oh, let me just upload this onto YouTube too, just to see what happens. But I'm coming back full force. My Tangent Time podcast, which was like one of the big like long videos that I was doing every single week. That's coming back. It's going to be a completely different format because I'm going to be doing it like how this video currently is. They're going to be drive with me's because I notice every time I wanted to do like the Tangent Time podcast, the main reason why I wanted to do it was because if I'm ever in a car by myself and I don't have the music on, I have so many different things that I want to ramble about and talk about, and I just like go on the craziest and wildest tangents, and sometimes they're really entertaining to me at least. Obviously, I'm going to find myself entertaining, but every single time I do that, I'm like, man, I should have a podcast where I just talk to myself, because like that's basically what I want to do with this YouTube channel. I just kind of want to come on here, talk to myself, eventually create some kind of community. I could do Q&A type videos, stuff like that. New kind of content I'm starting soon that I don't know how you guys are going to feel about it. I don't even know how I feel about it yet. I haven't edited the videos, but I've recorded 2 of them already. I'm going to be doing mukbangs. Do I know how to make mukbangs? Absolutely not. Does that stop me? Absolutely not. I think that not knowing how to do something should never deter you from doing it. I think that if you are somebody who's like, oh, well, I want to, get into making music, but I don't know how to, just start. You'll figure it out as you go. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm going to be doing it once a week. The whole point is I'm trying to get into shape a little bit. And I know you're thinking, Blake, you're making mukbang content and you're trying to get in shape. Allow me to explain. I am starting a 75 hard challenge today. I'm kind of like soft launching it. I think that I should be able to relatively do a decent job. But the big thing is I want to track my calories, try to stay below 2,000 calories every single day. I can cut it really close. I could go like 1,999 calories. I don't care. I'm trying to keep it below 2,000. And then on Fridays, those are going to be my cheat days. I can go a little bit higher, but I'm still going to do it kind of in a sense that like I'll have a lot of really small meals, smaller calorie portions, stuff like that. And then I'll just have a big dinner on my cheat days. And for that, I'm going to be doing a series called Cheat Day Chomps. And that's gonna be my little mukbang series. I've already, like I said, pre-recorded 2 of them. I had a third one that I was going to make, but then things kind of didn't work out. People were home that I wasn't expecting to be home, and I only want to make those videos when I could make them in a kitchen, so I could actually be like very like professional. But I couldn't do it that particular day because, like I said, people were home and they don't know what mukbangs are. And if I start making a mukbang in front of them, they're probably gonna be like, "Blake, what the fuck are you doing?" And I don't want to have to deal with that conversation. That being said, exciting things. So that's basically what's been going on in the past. I don't think I've even told you. I've been going on dates and stuff like that. I've been living life. I've been working on my movie YouTube channel still for a little bit. I've been working out like crazy. I've been in the gym a lot lately. I think my arms are finally starting to show it a little bit, just a little bit. It's very exciting. But I'm going to be doing a 75 hard challenge. I'm incredibly excited about it. I plan on reading a book. I'm not going to limit myself or try to like force myself to do like this much pages a day. I think that just 75 days from now, I want to have had this book read. So, if one day I feel like reading 27 pages, awesome. If one day I only feel like reading a couple pages because I get sent off to do something, that's okay too. But the book that I'm reading is Sunrise on the Reaping. It's the newest book in the Hunger Games franchise. It takes place during Haymitch's game. And it's like, set in the past a little bit. I think that that's really interesting, really fun. People need to stop aggressively slamming on the brakes. I swear to God, if you're turning at the light, you are way too early, my guy. I mean, like, way too early. Yep, that's exactly what he's doing. Okay. People don't know how to drive, I fear. That's okay. Anyways, what was I talking about? I think I kind of went over stuff that I was doing in the past, so now I'm going over things that I'm doing in the future. Very fun stuff. For one, I plan on bringing back my questions series. I think that it's just like a fun thing to do overall. And I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of potential there that, I'm learning more about myself the more that I do these. And I think that that's kind of what I'm doing this for. As much as like a lot of YouTubers, they make their content for the sake of like, one day I'm going to get an audience and people are going to love me and I'm going to be an influencer or whatever. I mostly make YouTube videos for myself. That's kind of always been my point in this. I want to make memories that'll last. I want to have something to look back at in the future and be like, this was a diary of my life. That's why I call it the Book of Blake, is because if I was to write an autobiography, I would want these videos to kind of be like something you can montage through to kind of get a general understanding of who I was as a person, fundamentally speaking. So I plan on making more vlogs, more Drive With Me videos. Like I said, my Tangent Time podcasts are going to be this kind of format now. I'm going to be doing them as Drive With Me videos, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun, actually. I'm really, really looking forward to that. And yeah, I'm just really excited to see where this year takes me. My sister and I are planning on getting a house in June, and I'm incredibly, incredibly excited about it. In the month of May, I'm going to be house sitting for my grandparents for 2 whole weeks, so I'm going to be probably grinding out content. I'm going to be grinding out Uber Eats. I'm going to be going around and like doing my Uber Eats orders, trying to see if I can make a bunch of extra money during that week. And I think it's just going to be overall a really, really good time. I have a lot of plans, and I think that they're all going to work out well. And speaking of plans, I am entering the post office. I timed this so perfectly because that was pretty much everything that I wanted to say. And I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for coming by and checking it out. I love and appreciate you guys so much for coming by and checking out this video. I will be back to posting soon. My little mukbang series that I'm doing, I'm planning on posting them once a week. It'll probably be on Sundays. My Tangent Time podcast, once I get it situated and I have everything figured out, should be on Thursdays. And then my questions series, I plan on answering at least a question a day until I get everything else sorted out with that. That being said, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming by and checking it out. I love and appreciate you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Ow.